Hi, I'm Dr. Wallace with Catawba Heights Animal Hospital, here today to talk to you about cats with fleas and ticks. I have a couple of questions we're going to answer. How do fleas and ticks impact the health and overall well-being of my cat? So fleas and ticks are parasites, and fleas are very common in our area along with ticks. Fleas can carry parasites such as tapeworms. They also suck the blood of the pet for a blood meal. That's how they live. And they can suck enough blood to where I have seen pets pass away from flea bite anemia, which is where there's so many fleas, they've basically sucked all the blood out of the pet. Same with ticks. Ticks can, they suck the blood. They do transmit some diseases as well. So keeping them free of flea and ticks will help your pet live a longer, healthier life. How do cats get fleas and ticks? So fleas and ticks are found outside. Here in North Carolina, Charlotte area, we don't get cold enough to have a non-flea and tick season. I see horrible fleas in January and February with our pets that come in. Cats typically get them from the outdoors, but if you have an indoor cat, you going in and out of your house can bring fleas in unknowingly on your clothes. Ticks can crawl in as well. If you have dogs that are outside or go in and out, they will bring parasites in on their skin as well, fleas and ticks. So it's very easy for them to get fleas and ticks. Why is the prevention of fleas and ticks so important? Preventing fleas and ticks makes your pet happier and healthier. Doesn't have bugs crawling all over it, which are itchy and scratchy and can cause skin infections from the cat's licking and scratching. They carry diseases, they carry parasites, and they can harm your pet by sucking all their blood out and creating an anemia. How can a veterinarian help with flea and tick prevention? We can recommend what's best for you for flea and tick prevention. In cats, we have a couple of options. There is a monthly flea-only pill called Credelio. Then there are your topical flea preventions, Advantage Multi, Revolution Plus, and then Bravecto Plus for cats. I recommend Bravecto Plus for cats because it lasts for 2 months, as opposed to the other ones that are monthly. So you only have to dose 6 times a year as opposed to 12 times. And you know, we're all guilty of missing a month or getting behind. So on Bravecto, if you're behind, most likely you're still okay because it's a 2-month product. What are some signs and symptoms of flea and tick infestations? They're going to be itching and scratching, and a lot of times the itching and scratching is concentrated on the back half of the pet. The fleas like to hide on the belly between the back legs or on top of the back by the base of the tail. That's where a lot of your licking, chewing, scratching, and you may not see fleas. Cats are excellent groomers, so a lot of times they'll pick the fleas off or eat the fleas while they're grooming, so you may not see a flea. There'll be rashes, scabs, flakes, and then excessive grooming. There's going to be hair loss. There's going to be scabbing on the back side, the top and bottom of the pet. What do fleas and ticks look like? They are small little black bugs. Fleas are quite small compared to ticks. Ticks are 6-legged. They're kind of flat, and then about the size of a pencil eraser top. And then fleas are much smaller, about the size of a pinhead, and they can jump. What are some possible diseases that can be transmitted by fleas and ticks? So tapeworms. I've seen pets get other bacterial infections as well. What are the most effective flea and tick treatments for cats? So like I said before, there's Credelio, which is a flea-only product, oral pill, or there's the topical. Bravecto Plus is the product that we recommend because it lasts for a whole month. It does fleas, ticks, and heartworms in cats and lasts for 2 months. Don't typically recommend over-the-counter flea collars. They don't typically work. The flea or tick has to come in contact with the collar. Collars on the neck. Typically the fleas and ticks are concentrated on the back end by the tail, so they don't typically work. Powders irritate the skin. They don't have any residual activity. These topical medications hide in the sebaceous glands of the skin, and they're slowly released over the course of 1 to 2 months, depending on the product. So that's the residual activity. And your tablet hides in the bloodstream. The flea and tick, or the flea bites, it gets the product and it will kill it. Sprays don't work either. They don't have any residual activity. Once the spray dries, you don't have any protection. What should I do if I find fleas and ticks on my cats? Give us a call. We'll recommend a product that's right for you and your pet, and also recommend doing a stool sample check to make sure your pet hasn't contracted any tapeworms or parasites from the fleas and ticks. you have any questions regarding fleas and ticks, please give us a call. We're here for you.